Guys, I finally got the box set in the mail that I've been trying to get for a while. Let me explain my story before I get into the set, why I'm so relieved to have this. This set came out, I'm not sure what year the set came out. Does it have a date on it? I don't think it does. But whatever. 2021. Okay, so 3 years ago. Now, Sony doesn't usually take their box sets out of print very quickly. So when this set came out, like December 2021, I passed on it because I was like, money's tight. There's too many releases I want. I can't get it. Sure, I'd love to have it, but I genuinely cannot get it. So then I went ahead and passed on it, and then lo and behold, the thing went out of print, and now it's like $80, and some places selling for more than that. So I've been wanting this set because I want the Karate Kid movies on 4K, right? I want as many of them on 4K as we can get, and so I went ahead and ordered this from an Amazon reseller finally because I had a little bit of extra money. I had tickets I bought for a concert that got canceled. They refunded my money, so I went and ordered it, right? And this is 3 years later, and it came, and it is not the American release. This is the French Canadian release. Now, the JPEG that it had like a lot of French Canadian releases, which have French on the front and Canadian English on the other side. It was kind of like that, so I immediately knew what it was. But now that you take the J card off, which I did before I bought this up, put this on camera, it doesn't look that way at all. And most 4Ks are region free, so I think that this should be fine. But it will play my player just fine. But I'm just really frustrated that it was so hard to get, and I really just want to like trash Sony for this. Why is this set so hard to get? It's a beautiful looking set. Look at this artwork. It is fantastic. You pull these out, you got the first Karate Kid with the slipcover. This is the same 4K release that they released before, but you got both discs have cool artwork. It's got a different back to the slipcover, but still, and it's a little bit more flat of a slipcover than I would say their normal slipcovers are. But then you got Karate Kid 2, which you can't get individually. There's the artwork there. There's the back. See on the back here, it doesn't have like the French Canadian like stuff where it's two different languages. So I'm pretty sure these are just the same. The only difference was that J card, which does kind of suck. I wasn't going to keep the J card on it anyway, so I'm kind of glad about that. So I'm a little bit more relieved now that I'm looking at this, but still. Nice artwork there for 3, and there's the slip. But here's the box set here, all in one set. And this set was like, I think $80 total with tax and everything and shipping. It just was very pricey to get this, and I was very upset by that. I really wish I got this when it came out. I didn't, and that was my fault. But yeah, I think that's one thing we need to learn with collecting, that we may not be able to get everything we want, and releases are unpredictable. You never know what's going to go out of print, what's going to stay in print. There's so many things I bought because I'm like, that's going out of print, and it stayed in print, and it's pretty cheap now and easy to find. This is not one of those. It's only going to get harder to find, I think, especially with that new Karate Kid movie on the way. I think the first Karate Kid is very easy to find on 4K. You can just buy the slip, or the slip isn't hard to find, but like just the standard edition. There's a steelbook for its anniversary on the way, right? So there's a lot of stuff out there for the Karate Kid, but the sequels are not on 4K individually. Knowing Sony, they probably will give them steelbooks when they have their own anniversaries and stuff. But it is kind of just shitty that we don't have these movies in a easier to find way. And I don't really get it, because I'm sure they're set so well. It's Sony, Sony 4Ks. They're not always of the most popular movies too, and so I can imagine that these being more beloved movies probably sold better than some of their other releases of like 1776 on 4K or things like that. So I'm not really sure why this set went out of print so quickly. I can only hope with the new Karate Kid remake that the set maybe get reprinted or they do a more complete version of the set. What I mean by that, I don't think people know this unless you really grew up with these movies. There is So this has Karate Kid 1 through 3. Well, there's also the next Karate Kid, which is a spin-off with like a girl character they did, and Mr. Miyagi teaching her karate. Very different movie, but yeah, so maybe we can get the full set there. And there's also the remake. Maybe we can get all that in one set. I'm not really sure, but I think with the new Karate Kid coming on the way, maybe we can get something. But unfortunately, this set is hard to find and may get harder to find with that new Karate Kid movie if they decide not to do anything. If you love the Karate Kid, hopefully you had a chance to get this set. I just want to make a video talking about this set and its annoying inability to find for no reason. This gorgeous artwork. Look at this set. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be doing review series of the Karate Kid movies next year, so definitely stay tuned for that. If you love these movies, let me know your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe.